Welcome back to another episode 2. We just got through here on the first episode, and now we continue down the stairs.
Professor!
Ooh. Oh no.
Professor! Professor! What happened? He's knocked out cold.
That's not good.
The statuette's broken. And the sphere. Shattered to pieces. I wonder if I...
No! Don't touch it! Don't touch it.
Introductions between strangers are always a bit awkward. But in Evie and Harry's case, things were even more uncomfortable, due to the unusual circumstances under which they had met.
How are you feeling, Professor?
Considering I was assaulted, knocked unconscious, and someone tried to rob me in my own home, I suppose not all that well.
Evie didn't know where to start. So, she took the most formal approach.
We haven't been properly introduced.
I know who you are, Miss Drayton. We had an appointment today. And I can also imagine what it is you want to talk to me about.
Evie was taken aback. He knew? So Professor Everhart had read her letters after all.
I suppose you have some questions for me, so go ahead.
I'm gonna ask, where was the statuette found?
I read in a Herald article that the statuette was found in an excavation in Virginia. Is that correct?
Yes. In the caves near the Rappahannock River.
It was led by a professor from Miskatonic, right? Paisley or Presley?
Nathaniel Wingate Peaslee.
Yes, Peaslee. Do you think it would be possible to speak with him?
No. He passed away a few years ago. Of natural causes. Or so I hope.
What was the statuette doing in your house?
I thought the statuette was in the Miskatonic archive.
Yes, well, I brought it here for a research project I'm working on. About ancient civilizations.
Harry couldn't come up with a better excuse than that. Because I've hidden it in my own house to keep prying hands from succumbing to the terrifying powers of the Elder Gods sounded infinitely worse.
Who did this?
Who's responsible for all this?
For the robbery? Dr. Frog in the throat.
Who?
My psychiatrist. Or so I thought. I never should have brought him here. I've been too careless.
What is that statuette?
What is, or was, that statuette?
You haven't touched any of the pieces of it, have you?
No. You made that very clear.
Good. Because that black orb is made of...
Harry thought of telling her the orb contained the blood of an Elder God that came from beyond time and space. But he chose not to frighten Evie for now.
a very dangerous substance.
What do you mean when you say that material is dangerous?
Dangerous? What do you mean? Is it toxic?
Worse than that. I've seen people lose their sanity and their health just by coming into contact with that substance.
What's happened to the statuette?
Statuette is in pieces. What happened?
I destroyed it.
You destroyed it?
Yes. It was better than letting it fall into the wrong hands.
Evie felt frustrated. After all the effort it had taken to get Professor Everhart to agree to talk with her about that statuette, and on that very day, that curmudgeon shattered the relic into 1,000 pieces.
Do you know if there are more statuettes like that?
But there has to be more, right? more of those statuettes.
I really doubt it.
Are you sure? Because I'm convinced of it, Professor.
And why are you so convinced of that?
I've seen them. In my dreams.
What are you talking about?
Dreams about strange and ancient artifacts brought Harry bad memories. For personal reasons.
My dreams. I mentioned them in my letters. You remember? So, I've long dreamed of a place. It's an ancient stone city, hidden in the jungle, from prehistoric times. And there are more statuettes like that one, all holding those black orbs.
Miss Drayton, you better forget about...
So, if Peasley found that statuette in Virginia, maybe there could be more there.
Listen to me, Miss Drayton.
Maybe in those caves I could find
Enough
more.
of that! How could you be such a fool? Haven't you listened to a single word I've said? Don't you ever think of going near that cave in Virginia.
Professor, you can't be serious. I need answers.
Of course I'm serious! I forbid it!
Would you please calm down?
Are you done yelling now? All right. Now that you've calmed down, I'll tell you that I'm a grown-up, and you can't prevent me from going anywhere. And while we're at it, my mother taught me manners. And as far as I know, if it weren't for me, you'd still be locked up behind that fireplace. So maybe now's a good time to show a little gratitude.
It had been years since anyone argued with Harry, and for the first time in a long time, he felt that an interaction with another human being had been authentic. Perhaps not very enjoyable, but authentic nonetheless.
That fireplace can be opened from the inside, Miss Drayton.
Oh, well,
But even so, I owe you an apology. You've taken quite a risk without even knowing me, Miss Drayton. So, thank you.
all right. Apology accepted.
You're completely determined to go to those caves, aren't you?
Yes, absolutely.
You're right. I can't stop you from going to Virginia. But how do you plan to get there from Arkham?
Well, I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it. I don't think there's a regular bus service, is there?
No, there is not. So here's my proposal. I'll go to Virginia with you. I'll take care of all the expenses, don't worry. If there's one thing I have plenty of, it's money. All I ask in return is that you please follow my instructions while we're there. And be very careful. We'll look for whatever it is you want to find there, and then we'll leave. Agreed, Miss Drayton?
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Professor. And don't worry. I promise I won't get in any trouble.
Harry couldn't help but doubt that Evie would keep her promise. But even so, he immediately liked that sharp-tongued and stubborn girl. Which made sense. Harry had been a good friend of Evie's father, after all.
Guess we're going to Virginia.
Here we are, the Rappahannock River Caves.
But this place is closed off.
It is indeed. Apparently one of the excavation members died in there. An archaeologist named John Teague. That's why the government shut down the dig shortly after the statuette was found.
Wait, so what we're doing here is illegal?
If I told you that we were trespassing, would that stop you from going in, Miss Drayton?
Nah, not really.
Then go ahead, please. Here, take one. We'll use these to stay in touch. Apparently, the cave branches off into countless tunnels, forming a maze where it's easy to get lost. So watch your step, because the... Evangeline!
That's not good.
Miss Drayton, can you hear me? Are you all right?
Yeah, I think so.
Where am
I'm
I?
safe. I'm on the path.
Follow the excavation trail. It'll lead you to the underground lake.
The underground lake.
Lake? In here?
Yes. The water from the Rappahannock seeps through limestone, so there's a complex hydrological system inside the cave. Peasley mentioned they had come across the statuette somewhere around that lake. It was one of the few things he still recalled from the dig.
Wait, he didn't remember the dig?
In his own words, he suffered a period of absence. Amnesia of some sort. He didn't even recall planning the excavation.
Well, here's the lake, I guess. Let's see what we can find here.
Professor, you won't believe this, but I had amnesia too. I don't remember anything from September to November of last year. When I came to, I was surrounded by books and articles about a place in Norway called Spitsbergen.
Spitsbergen? Isn't that near the Arctic Circle?
Professor?
We lost contact.
Professor, do you hear me?
That's not good. Kinda cozy in here though, not gonna lie.
Well, everything was properly cleared for the excavation, no doubt about it.
Authorization. Well, let's follow the cable, I guess.
Wow,
Ooh.
what is this place?
Miss Drayton, over here. I'm here. I'm glad to see you. I thought you'd gotten lost. Are you all right?
Yes, thank you. You weren't lying about those tunnels. Have you found anything, Professor?
This mural. Come take a look at it.
What do you think this means, Professor?
Warnings? Directions? Timelines? For now, it's hard to tell.
We gotta find the clues.
Though Evie chose not to mention that report, it gave her a clear sense of the danger posed by the black ooze.
Huh. The wording here is peculiar, to say the least. I would have liked to speak with this man's father.
Truth is, Evie would not have liked that one bit. Nathaniel Peasley had always been a brooding, reserved man. More even than Harry.
Such strange plans.
Picture. The backside of those. Well, see if we can find anything. Nothing. Okay.
Miss Drayton, up here. Please, come take a look at this.
Okay. Yes,
Coming!
but I just was up there. Guess I go up here again. Maybe I need to speak to him again.
Notice how, even though the stone seems to have been carved millennia ago, the lines repeat with an almost rhythmic cadence. It's as if they were trying to convey a coded message. What do you think?
All of that was Greek to Evie. Her world was equations and laboratory experiments, not decoding ancient languages.
These structures look familiar to me.
Well, I'm no expert in architecture, but I think I've seen structures like these in my dreams.
Really? Good. Good. That means we're on the right track.
I will take a
I'll
look
take
around.
a look around. See if I can find anything interesting.
Fine. Just don't wander too far from the excavation site.
Let's go. What's this?
I see some sort of control panel here. And what look like piano keys?
Please refrain from touching anything, Miss Drayton.
What's this?
Gentlemen, I'll be recording the meeting. So, September 4th, 1948. Present, members of the team, Nathaniel Peasley, John T.
Skip the introduction and get to the point, damn it. We've been down in these caves for months and barely made any progress.
Look, if you're so worried about progress, maybe next time you want underwater samples, you can suit up yourself and go down there.
Oh, come on. Don't give me that, Teague. You
Listen,
only...
this dispute is outside our purpose. We must attend solely to assuring that the refinery still fulfills its function, and that the liquid residual compound remains abundant.
Peasley? What on earth are
I
you...
declare this conversation concluded. Good day.
I can't believe this fella is in charge of the dig.
Well, he's got a rather peculiar way of speaking, that's for sure. I'd say even Stahl makes more sense than him.
Whoa, what a weirdo.
Yeah, such an odd group of people.
Yeah, I would agree on that. What's this?
There's some kind of stone dumbwaiter here.
What? A dumbwaiter?
I think I need to place something there.
I see some ruins rising out of the water here. I found some diving equipment. What if Peasley didn't find that statuette near the lake, but rather beneath the lake?
You're not thinking what I believe you're thinking, Miss Drayton.
That depends. What do you believe I'm thinking?
Getting into that diving suit and going down into the depths of the lake.
No. I just want to take a look around. That's all.
Well, I wanna dive. Why not?
Professor, have you read this report? Does Project Kronos mean anything to you?
No, I've never heard of it.
I found a report stating that the entire cave may function as an open-tube acoustic resonator, sustaining standing sound wave patterns.
Yes, could be.
Harry was a scholar rather than a scientist. Of course, he hadn't understood a word of Evie's scientific jargon.
What do we have here?
10 feet? I wonder why these structures were so colossal. Oh, Peasley mentioned a refinery of some sort.
A refinery? In here?
Here's another mural. Looks like instructions of some kind. Just a series of steps to follow.
Instructions, you say? Well, this is all quite fascinating.
Let's head back to the diving suit here. See if we can find anything.
An air compressor. It looks like it works in the same way as the one we had in the workshop, except for diving cylinders instead of car wheels. It seems they found the statuette in the depths of the cave's lake.
Evie deliberately chose to omit that the man in the photograph had been entirely covered in black ooze.
In the depths of the lake? Are you sure about that? Wait until I finish with this mural and we'll talk about it.
Seems like a telephone for communicating with the diver. This is the hose where the pressurized air comes out of. Ugh, the diving platform isn't getting any power.
What did you expect? The expedition wrapped up nearly 10 years ago. Nothing will be working after all this time.
The wiring in this place doesn't look too tricky. I think I could get it running again.
They're teaching physics majors to repair junk now?
Hardly. My Uncle Mo showed me the ropes. He and my dad had a workshop back in Benoit.
Even so, try not to touch anything, please.
Well,
Pressure gauge, a sealing joint, nothing too complicated. I think I can make it work again. Ah, darn it. This machine doesn't seem to be working. This is the hose where the pressurized air comes out of. This empty cylinder will do.
put it there. No.
Ah, darn it. This machine doesn't seem to be working.
This will do maybe.
Ah, darn it. This machine doesn't seem to be working. Ah, darn it. This machine doesn't seem to be working.
Take this one first. This one. And this
Now
one.
it's working.
Yeah. Cool. What now?
Seems like a telephone for communicating with the diver.
Ooh, what's over here?
Here's another one of those murals, and it looks better preserved than the one you're examining.
Excellent. When I'm finished with this one, I'll come take a look.
No, this isn't working.
Maybe I need to talk to him again. Are you done?
What do you think this means, Professor?
Warnings? Directions? Timelines? For now, it's hard to tell.
Guess not. American Dynamite. I think we need to put something there. Thing is, where can I find that object? We've got this running now, at least.
This diving suit needs a full air cylinder.
Oh, okay.
Well, it must be full of air now. You won't believe it, but I managed to get the whole diving system working. The suit is ready to...
What? Didn't I tell you to leave that damned suit alone?
But Professor,
You promised you wouldn't get into any trouble. That's why I brought you here, remember?
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Of course I'm right. What were you thinking? Forget about going down into that lake. You hear me?
Okay, Professor. Sorry about that.
Evie knew perfectly well that going down into the depths of the lake was not only dangerous, it was reckless. Besides, she had given the professor her word. So she asked herself if she really wanted to go down there. And the answer, of course,
Let's go down.
was yes.
Professor, can you hear me? I'm sorry, but I'm going down.
What? Are you out of your mind? Don't do it! You're going to...
I have to go, Professor. I'm sorry.
Let's go. It's dark down here.
Wow.
Time to explore.
Evangeline? Evangeline? Can you hear me?
Yep, I'm here, Professor.
How could you go down there on your own? That was utterly reckless. Don't you realize the danger you're in? Come back up right now.
Please calm down. It's all right. I just want to take a look down here.
Evie felt she was so close to finding answers. And she was already down there. What harm could it do if she just took a look at that refinery?
This is madness. I should have been the one to go down.
Professor, how could you possibly go down here at your age?
What do you mean at my age? I'm only 67.
Oh. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no.
I thought you were like 80?
Harry found himself thinking he might have let himself go too much. 80 years old? Really?
Oh, must be the beard. Tell me what you see, please.
It's hard to put into words. I never imagined an underwater cave could hold so much beauty.
Quite tight here. Ooh.
What's happening?
This place is full of black liquid waterfalls?
Miss Drayton, please. Turn back at once and return by...
Oh no.
Oh,
no,
yikes.
no! I'm trapped! There's a column of black ooze behind me. Oh god. What do I do?
Keep calm, Evangeline. We'll find a way out, all right? And most important, don't go near the black ooze under any circumstances. Now move forward and tell me what you see.
I see a ladder. Someone from the excavation must have made it this far.
Climb it. The farther you are from the black ooze, the better.
Then we climb.
I'm out of the water. I think I'm in the refinery Peasley talked about. Professor, there's another mural here. Looks like a creature carrying the statuette and breaking the black ooze flow.
So that statuette repels the ooze? It's odd, but it's our only choice.
I don't know if I can actually do anything here. The whole chamber looks dead. Powered down. We were wrong about the statuettes, Professor. They're not ritual or ornamental objects. They're just energy containers, like a car battery. Wait, what?
What is it, Miss Drayton?
It lit up. Everything in here just lit up all of a sudden.
We got power.
I'll try to redirect the black ooze upward.
Fine, but please be careful.
Don't worry. This isn't so different from the fluids lab back at Miskatonic.
Okay. I need more, maybe.
can see one of those murals in here. But this one is massive. Wait a minute. I know this. I've seen this hundreds of times.
In your dreams?
No. At the university. This is a blueprint. A technical drawing. Thousands of years old, but that's what it is. And you won't believe this, but everything in here runs on...
Black ooze.
How could you possibly know that?
I just know. Tell me what else is in the mural.
It looks like the black ooze can be channeled from where I am now. There's some kind of valve-driven collector system that directs the flow upward. Apparently, we need 4 units of black ooze. One of those towers is loaded with statuettes.
I told you so, Professor, Evie thought of saying. But seeing the mess she'd gotten herself into, she figured it wasn't the right time to brag.
Those piano keys I saw on the surface, it seems they're used to control the towers. Those ruins I saw rising out of the water, they're not ruins, Professor. They're 2 stone towers. And apparently, they're used to alter this. This'll be impossible if there's water in between the units of black ooze. I should empty the big tank.
Empty the big tank.
Looks like I can't pump this up until the big tank is completely full of black ooze. Looks like I can't pump this up until the big tank is completely full of black ooze. Looks like I can't pump this up until the big tank is completely full of black ooze. Looks like I can't pump this up until the big tank is completely full of black ooze. This'll be impossible if there's water in between the units of black ooze. I should empty the big tank. Looks like I can't pump this up until the big tank is completely full of black ooze.
Okay. I want this to go here. I need to. No. Now we have two, we need two more. Will this work? Somewhat.
Looks like I can't pump this up until the big tank is completely full of black ooze.
I drain this from here? No. Am I missing something?
Three units of black ooze secured. I wonder if I could use the access water from the first tank.
I always lose one. Eh. Maybe if I'm quick enough. That doesn't work. Let's restart this. like this. Guess not. We do like this then. Can we trade it over here? No.
Three units of black ooze secured. I wonder if I could use the access water from the first tank.
Yeah, maybe I need to have water in this still. Do like this. Then we do like this. And this is full. Okay, let's I don't know.
Looks like I can't pump this up until the big tank is completely full of black ooze.
Do like this. This might work actually. Yes.
All right, I think I've got it. I've redirected the black ooze upwards, so...
Yes. Something's happening up here. Let me take a look. Oh, what is that?
Harry's fascination was growing. Here he had living proof of an ancient civilization with technology beyond anything he had ever seen.
Cool. Am I supposed to click these buttons now or? Is there some type of order to this? hint here.
No, not now, damn it!
But the oily shadows Harry saw obeyed no reason. They simply appeared when he least expected them. Though the reality of those shadows was, of course, far more complex than that.
Evangeline, I think we can use this contraption to exchange items between us.
The dumbwaiter, you mean?
Yes, the dumbwaiter.
All right.
No doubt these are instructions. And I believe they're connected to those platforms Evangeline told me about.
Evangeline. Well, there's something here, but I think we need to put something here first. Let's try again. Oops. Hmm. Ooh.
You are right, Evangeline. Those ruins are actually towers. Stone towers.
Stone towers. Can I go inside one? Guess not. Let's see into this one. That one is closed.
No doubt these are instructions. And I believe they're connected to those platforms Evangeline told me about. Evangeline, I think we can use this contraption to exchange items between us.
The dumbwaiter, you mean?
Yes, the dumbwaiter.
What do I do now?
All of these murals definitely seem to be instructions. Instructions for that refinery. The towers have risen even higher. I believe I see an entrance ahead.
Okay. An entrance.
Oh my.
What is it, Professor?
You are right. This stone tower is filled with statuettes.
Let's check the other one. Lighting.
This is empty. Something could fit inside. What does this mean? Filling? Evangeline, I think we can use this contraption to exchange items between us.
The dumbwaiter, you mean?
Yes, the dumbwaiter.
Not sure what to do.
This is empty. Something could fit inside.
Guess we need to find that item. I'm not really sure what should fit there though.
No doubt these are instructions. And I believe they're connected to those platforms Evangeline told me about.
Have I missed something here?
For
Yeah.
many years, Harry had been haunted by that statuette. Still, he felt reassured to find that none of these held a sphere of black ooze.
The statuette fits perfectly. What does this mean? Filling?
I need to start something here. Maybe I need to find something for... Guess all of them are broken. Am I supposed to go up here and play the tunes again? Guess we can try.
I think that's as far as the towers can move in that direction.
Yeah, it didn't really help us much.
Evangeline, I think we can use this contraption to exchange items between us.
The dumbwaiter, you mean?
Yes, the dumbwaiter.
Just want to check here one more time.
What does this mean? Filling?
Somewhat I need to get maybe water running to this one. Wonder how I will do that though. There's nothing over here, I guess. It's over there. Can I even reach that place? Can't go there. I need to do something over here. Let's check.
It seems seems this mural refers to rotation.
Hmm.
That sound.
Okay, it works.
Filling the tower with black ooze.
What happened to this?
It's filled to the brim with black ooze now. I'm not touching that. What does this mean? Filling? Evangeline, I think we can use this contraption to exchange items between us.
The dumbwaiter, you mean?
Yes, the dumbwaiter.
I mean, I should be able to do something with this. No. So like. Check in here again. Get it backwards, maybe this will work. Yeah.
All right. I think it's heating up. That purple hue. Yes, it should be complete now.
Okay.
Harry glanced uneasily at the freshly made black orb. He didn't like it one bit.
All right. I think I've followed all the steps. Now I just need to send it to Evangeline. I hope she knows what to do with it.
Always hoping. Characters. Oh, it's transferred to her. Nice.
Evie finally held the statuette in her hands, and at once she felt disappointed. Yes, the statuettes were containers of energy, but did that explain her dreams? Her visions? She had to learn more about that lost civilization.
I've got the statuette, Professor, but it looks incomplete. Different than in the murals. The black orb should be lower.
The black orb. Buttons I can press here. Okay.
Now it looks right.
Excellent. Now you should be able to cross safely. Come on, get out of there, quickly!
All right. Let's swim to safety.
Can you... me... and...
Professor? I'm losing you.
Delene!
Professor! Professor! I can't hear you.
Evie felt a chill sweep through her body.
Jitterbug.
Impossible though it was, she had just heard her dead father's voice. Unmistakably.
It works! It works! The path is open!
Evangeline? I can hear you now.
Oh, good. Glad you're back, Professor.
I'll be waiting for you here. Once you're out, we'll return to... What the...
Professor?
Squeeze through this. Okay, can you just follow the path here?
Evangeline, listen to me. There's someone else here.
That's not
What
good.
do you mean, someone else?
Stay down there until I tell you to...
Oh,
Professor?
thanks.
Professor!
That's not good.
Evie lingered in the dark waters of the cave, waiting for the professor's signal. A signal that never came. Even so, prudent as she was in waiting, her air supply wouldn't last forever. So when all the noise above finally ceased, she decided to come up.
Professor! Professor, I finally have it! I have the statue...
Well, this is interesting. You're going to have to come with us, Miss Drayton.
Wake her up. Welcome back, Evangeline.
Finally, this is also the story of an obsessive, manipulative, and ambitious man. This is the story of Caleb Bowen.
Wait, where am I?
I'll be the one asking the questions here, girl. My name is Caleb Bowen. I work for the United States government.
Bowen often made that claim, though it was at best a half-truth. Sure, he'd worked for the government once, but that was a long time ago, and he'd been running solo for years.
Do you realize that you trespassed on a site closed off by the United States government? And more importantly, that you were seen in the company of Professor Harrison Everhart. You may not know this, but Everhart is a subversive individual. We suspect he may be working for the communists.
Bowen kept lying. He knew Harry could be many things, but a communist was definitely not one of them.
Do you have any proof of that?
You better have proof for what you're saying.
You are in no position to demand anything, girl. But even so, I'll show you who Professor Everhart really is. Your father's name was Franklin Drayton. He and his brother Moses ran a workshop in Benoit, Mississippi called Drayton Motors. He died in a work accident in San Francisco in 1934. Is that correct?
Well, yes.
Yes, that's right.
Well, maybe things aren't quite as you think they are, girl. Do you recognize anyone besides your father in this photograph?
Wait, is that Professor Everhart?
Oh, correct. Everhart led an expedition to the Pacific in 1934. Your father was part of that expedition.
That was the only truth Bowen told during his conversation with Evangeline.
Your father didn't die in San Francisco, Miss Drayton. He died in excruciating agony, alone and abandoned, on an island in the Pacific, and all because of Professor Everhart. I bet he never told you that, did he? In fact, every member of the Everhart expedition died or disappeared under mysterious circumstances. Even the professor's wife, whose strange illness was the impetus for the expedition, died under equally mysterious circumstances.
I didn't die under mysterious circumstances. I died in our bed, holding Harry's hand. But Bowen had no interest in telling that part.
How do you know this?
How can you possibly know that?
One of my associates was part of that expedition. She also perished, though not before informing us of what had happened.
Evie was in shock and full of doubt. The professor was a withdrawn and sullen individual and, frankly, really hard to deal with, but could he also be responsible for her father's death? Despite her doubts, she kept silent, and wisely so. She still didn't trust this Bowen fella, regardless of his claim that he worked for the government.
Now you know the kind of person you've gotten involved with, Evangeline. And the kind of trouble you're in. I have a few questions for you. For your own good, I suggest you cooperate. That platform beneath the lake in the Rappahannock River caves, how did you manage to activate it?
Da, 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 da. I think I'm going to be sarcastic. You want me to tell you how to activate it?
You want me to explain how to activate that platform? It's easy.
Go on.
You just have to stop being a dim-witted weasel.
Don't test my patience, little girl. You don't know what I'm capable of.
Don't listen to her, Pharaoh. You must have recognized the girl's cognitive pattern, I'm sure of it. She even mentioned a period of amnesia. Just like Peasley.
I hope you're right.
Evangeline had not the slightest idea what those two men were talking about.
Next question. You said a word while you were asleep. Nakotis. Do you know what that means?
Let's be sarcastic again. It means prick.
It means pompous government jerk with a ridiculous pencil mustache.
You watch your mouth, girl. I'm warning you. Final question. Have you heard of someone named Dr. West?
I take number 3.
Yes, he's a famous proctologist. Maybe he could help with your hemorrhoids.
You think you're funny, you damn brat? Want me to teach you some manners, huh?
Besides being obsessive, manipulative, and ambitious, Caleb Bowen was also racist. And Evie mocking him didn't sit well with him at all.
I'll teach you some manners, you damn brat!
This is a waste of time, Pharaoh. It's obvious the girl is hiding something, but there are more effective and less traumatic ways of getting that information.
You're right. Proceed.
What are you going to do with me? Or what are you going to do to me?
What are you gonna do to me?
Oh, nothing serious. Please take a look at this. Do you understand this language?
Even though it was written in those puzzling characters, Evie understood the book's title. Narcotic Manuscripts. Non-linear displacements toward the Great Library and reversible transfer of cognitive pattern.
Tell me, Miss Drayton, what's written in the book cover?
Narcotic Manuscripts.
Evie surprised herself. Had she spoken against her will? She couldn't help but translate the book's subtitle as well. She was feeling more and more tired.
That's better, Miss Drayton. Now, open the book. Focus and listen to my voice. Listen to my voice while you read the book to us. Read the book to us.
Salve, Cornathun, Nakotas.
What
Okay.
just happened? Am I in my dorm?
I guess this is a good time to end the episode. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.